Hello guys, Wahoo here, back in another video, this time around with the community letter from August. Yeah, so this actually came out yesterday, but it came out pretty late in the day, so I decided to do it a day. You might have seen it already if you're on their social stuff, but of course I'm gonna make a video for the community letter we got for August as well. Very nice that it's keep going. It's not super huge, but I think it's amazing still that they're kind of communicating at least like once a month, but I feel like it could be a little bit bigger. There is something in there I feel like is still missing. That's the content creator kind of segment we got in the first ones. I was in there as well. I was very happy to be there, very honored to be there. But it seems like it's not really coming back. I feel like there's a lot of great content creators out there, especially, you know, also Cash and Clean that I just kind of had a conversation with. If you didn't see that one, the Hello Guys podcast episode is back, and it's gonna be with more episode. Hopefully in the future, we'll see how things go. You never know with these things, you know, we have to collab with somebody. It kind of goes either way, you know, sometimes they want to do it, sometimes they don't. Whoever wants to come on is more than welcome. I am open to basically anyone, but we're talking about the community letter. Maybe I'm kind of feeling maybe I haven't seen myself on it since, you know, a while, and I think that because I was on it, you know, they kind of wouldn't put me in there again, so I was like I don't know, a concurring segment in the letter. But I also maybe kind of feel weird that they haven't put any other content creators in there. So, and hopefully I'm not on the blacklist now because I've been a little bit critical of the game. Hopefully that's not the case. I don't think it is, but you know, you never know. You know, you make all these theories in your head and kind of get all tinfoil hatty, and yeah, that's just kind of how you are basically feeling about it, or how I think about it. But community letter, this is of course linked in the description, so you can go down, check it all out if you want to do so for yourself. But as you can see here, we're gonna take the Lunar Plunder. That's the Lunar Plunder event coming here in August, as we have had before, the kind of full moon kind of, not Halloween, but werewolf kind of event going on. So they got there, so you can get the Lunar Plunder. We don't say a specific date yet, I don't think. Let me go down here. Oh, they do say the 3rd of August, 13th of August. So that is in about a week and a half, I think, from when I am posting this. It's not just coming Tuesday. Maybe it's even more than that. Maybe it's a little bit more than that. No, because there's 10 days from today, right? Yes, it's 10 days from now. So yeah, it's about a week and a half we are going to. So not on Tuesday, but next Tuesday. Of course, I'm gonna make a video for you. You guys don't have to worry about it. Just keep an eye out of the video, and then you know the event is live. So moving on, we are going to do a little bit of a recap. They are going to talk about the Sunfest. There's also a little video. This is already on YouTube. Doesn't really say anything. Just shows it kind of. It's amazing as well. I love they would do that. And maybe they'll do more with it. Like, that'd be super cool if they expanded on it again, a little bit more than that, and just promote it a little bit more. I wish that also, again, Sunfest, a little request that Sunfest would be bigger than our normal events, because it's the, you know, anniversary of Trove. And this time we had the 9th anniversary. Next year we're gonna have the 10th anniversary. So I do have a little bit of a prayer that the 10th anniversary will be like really, really big. Like, we would actually skip. Usually we get like the update. We just got, you know, the Rising Tide update. I would actually love to have like they work on it. Instead of an update, just work on the event instead, you know, for that. Instead of bringing out new content, just bring like a huge event that would be the size of an update, but just as an event, right? Like, that's super cool. Like, login rewards, like special dragons, free stuff, like giveaways, streams, everything. Like, just going absolutely ballistic. I would hope they would do that at least for the 10-year, because that 10-year, you know, that's kind of special and you know, compared to other years as well. So hopefully next year we'll have something, maybe something completely different, being Sunfest or Sunfest Plus. If you can call it like that, I would really love to have that. So just, yeah, as you can see here, they celebrated with the 9th birthday. So next year it's going to be 10, and a building contest, which is really amazing. This is a lovely, lovely, lovely dungeon right here. Absolutely amazing. So congrats to the winners of these ones, of course. These are all packed in these ones, and you should keep your eye on Trovosaurus. They always have lots of art contests and stuff like that. You should definitely check those out as well. So now we got the upcoming, and that's what is mostly important, because we got 2 things in here. That's well, there's 3 things. There's Of course, the Lunar Plunder that we just talked about, which is an amazing event, still very good. Love to see it being updated as well as all the events we got, just not going through the motions every single year. But I know, of course, there's old stuff that has to come back because there's new players coming in and stuff like that. But they do add a few new things and stuff like that. But I would just kind of love them to do a little bit more, do something a little bit different or something extra, if that makes any sense. But they do have some exciting news, and I think that definitely is the most exciting news of all of this. This is the Rising Tide update is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. They are not saying when it's coming, but it is coming to the, and we kind of knew that. So yeah, I don't think anybody was sitting out there like, no, it's never coming to, like they're just gonna skip that update. But it does say, because I'm pretty sure that all these platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch, are behind in some way in some cases. Let me just check 2 seconds. All right, I just checked on Trovosaurus. Yes, only Xbox is missing content. So I don't know if it's the Rising Tide. Of course, all of these are missing Rising Tide. Of course, all these platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. But I think that Xbox is missing some more than that. So hopefully, or they have to get the other. Maybe they don't have to. I don't know. I don't know how it works. But I would assume that getting the Rising Tide, like being all the way up to date, they should also get the other updates that are behind. And they can, of course, just implement those as well. But I don't know. They're whatever happens. But it is coming. So maybe we can see it during August or something like that. Maybe September, maybe. We'll see. It's at least very exciting that they're saying it's coming. So maybe we're moving forward. That was super amazing. Again, I would also make a little bit of a request again that there's more love for PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch. I know they haven't forgotten about these platforms and they're working really hard. It's much easier to do it on PC because it's basically only Trove dev team then goes directly to PC. But on the other hand, when you have PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch, it has to go up through other companies because PlayStation, Sony owns PlayStation, Xbox, and Xbox is Microsoft, right? And I think Switch is Nintendo, right? So it's 3 different companies that you have to work with. And I know how picky these platforms or these companies are about their updates. So because PC, if something happens, they can just throw out a hotfix the day after. Or like when the leaderboards, for example, didn't work on PC a couple of days ago, they just took down the servers the day after and they were fixed, right? I don't know if they're completely fixed. I haven't checked up on it. They still have the message though, but it doesn't really matter. The point is that they can fix it whenever they want to. I think it doesn't go the same way with PlayStation, Xbox, and Switch because they have to go through the company. They have to give them a complete patch without bugs or without whatever. So they have to iron all those bugs out before they can, give it to PlayStation, Xbox. It has to be the full package, and they can't just like go in there again and say, hey, we have to update our game, in like 2 seconds. Unless something is super broken, then of course they can. But I think it has to go through multiple stages before it like hits those platforms. That's at least what I'm thinking. Anyways, it's nice that it's coming in there as well. The last thing I do want to talk about is, of course, the little bit of the community survey. I did do a video on it, and I do want to make sure you guys hit that survey. Make sure you go here. Of course, again, you can go to the description, click this one, and then go to the survey, and you can do this one. It's very, very important. They're asking some really crazy questions in a way, I would feel, and I do have the survey right up here. If we do go, like it's just random questions all the way up here, not anything special. But what I've highlighted right here is some of the more crazy things that I feel like they should definitely know. So there's also 5,000 credits, by the way, up for grabs. There's 3 people that can win 5,000 credits just by doing this. And if you don't want to win, you can actually stay down here as I did. I said no to participating in the giveaway. There's also like a segment here where any other thoughts that just like goes crazy and stuff like that. If you have, I had a big thing. You can see the videos on the channel. But the main thing is that I really think it's crazy that they're asking about performance and stability. That's also why I clicked this one. I can't remember if I did that in the video, but I'm pretty sure that I did that. Maybe I took the item distribution. I think that's because of the the mythic gear and all that stuff. But I feel like these 3 here might be the most important things. At least this one up here, performance and stability, is absolute. Not really much fixing bugs because they do that all the time. But the reducing lag is actually pretty crazy because Gamigo, or at least joinworld back in the day, were very keen on not talking about the lag. I have no idea why they specifically told me when I was spoken to them. I did an interview, one of the devs, very old interview, where I was specifically asked not to talk about the lag. And I think it was because maybe it was because like they got so many questions on it and they really didn't know what to do about it. So they was like, we don't know, or something like that. But I was specifically asked not to talk about it. But now they're talking about it, which is really important. And I think this is why you should do this one. It takes like 2 seconds. You don't have to write a whole bunch of stuff down here. But if you at least do the one that is right up here, that would be super amazing if you would do so. You can only like add one or whatever, but definitely this one, and then content variety. Not really in the new biomes, but yeah, but quests and events for sure. That one as well. Definitely some variety in their content, both in the events. We just talked about events, right? And some new content, something different, and just going through the motions as we've done in the latest update, right? In the Rising Tide update, we kind of went just through the motions. And then some community features. We love to do something like that. Easy chat function actually fix is just like adding the mod for that. There's what's it called? The symbols chat mod. That one, just add that one. Super simple. Take some of the stuff out, maybe. Like there was some copyrighted stuff maybe in there, and like for something like the emotes and stuff like that. But the whole system is just everybody uses it on PC because it's just so amazing and just it's so much better than your normal chat function. So just there's a lot of mods you could just copy paste over to the game. And then there's one here you see to add in the future, and then you like more character classes and customization options. Sure, we want more classes, but I don't feel like that's the main thing. We do have 16 classes now. We could, of course, add a few other more classes in the future, but I don't really feel like that's the content at the really know. And then additional quests and storylines. I feel like Trove really missing lore, especially also around the Rising Tide. I know I'm like sounding like a broken record just mentioning this Rising Tide update all the time, but the thing is, we really don't know why we're going there. It just suddenly showed up in a way. I at least don't know. Maybe somebody does. If you do, please tell me in the comments. I would love to know why we're actually going to the long shade, or the you know, what is the whole story about the Rising Tide. I know it's like something with water, but it rose up with the water up of the water in Trove, I guess. But I don't know. Other than that, I really don't know why we're going there. To be honest, what are we fighting? Who are we fighting? Who's being naughty? And we have to kick their ass, right? But no, I don't really know. So I would love some more storylines, some more lore around why we're going. So I don't need like 10 pages or a 50-minute video or something like that. I just need to know a few things, why it makes sense. Like we had with Jude. Kind of Jude had its own thing, but it was this kind of a thing that was drilled out of the world, and suddenly it was just there in a way. But we took a ship there too and stuff like that. There was some cool stuff with it. And then of course season events and special rewards, especially season events, like bigger events, more events and stuff like that. So keeps coming back, and more that you can do daily in a fun way that has like a seasonal thing that is not like an update thing. And then also expand on multiplayer mods and social features. I don't think that's super important, but maybe you can go this one instead of this one, but that's really up to you, whatever you want to. But I just wanted to mention this one as well. So that was the community letter, just a little bit longer, but it's all here in the community made letter for August. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Have an amazing August, and I will see you very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.